Hey guys, welcome to Sippin and Spillin with Syd and Frankie again today.
Yeah, Dad's MIA.
He's he's not MIA, he's still
That's
at
true.
work, and
And we have to go somewhere. So
yeah, she needs some stuff for school.
For school.
So I'm multitasking. I'm doing what moms do, and I'm multitasking right now.
Bunko.
So yeah, I ran up to our friends Will and Jen that just moved here. They're still getting.
What was that?
I have no idea. That was new.
I wonder if the camera picked that up.
I don't know. That was really bizarre.
That was.
Anyway, apparently I'll also be driving to a mechanic here soon.
Yeah.
But anyway,
jeez.
Just everything. We got the Polaris. You probably just saw it. We just drove past the Polaris because it's going to get picked up tomorrow, so that it can go to the shoppy shop and get the fuel situation taken care of, and hopefully everything will be good. And Frankie's going to be going to that FFA thing tomorrow, which is part of.
Did you tell them about that?
We talked about it on the live last night on 3 Mississippi.
Oh. Yeah.
She's the chaplain for her FFA group, and
I'm one of the officers.
So she's an officer. So she has to. You get to go on this trip.
Yeah.
And
we go up to Raymond Jackson, basically. Like an area in Jackson, and it's like the FFA center, and we stay there overnight. And the high schoolers, like the state officers, are already there, and they have everything planned out for us. So they stay there 2 nights, and we just stay there the 1.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I get to show up to school with a sleeping bag, my backpack, and my other bag.
Yep. And then she doesn't come home till Saturday night. So Mike was a little bit bummed about that because he had some stuff that she was going to help him with, but I don't know exactly what's on his agenda. He's been a little.
It was mostly hunting.
Yeah, he did want to go hunting, but I think they're gonna try to go. Well, I thought you guys were gonna maybe go. Or is it Sunday? Sunday morning. You guys are gonna maybe try to go, and then Sunday evening. Because I feel like chances are they probably won't go Sunday morning, but we'll see.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna go Sunday evening.
It's hard to kind of try to fit it in before church, and since she's in the choir, and I think isn't this the week you have your solo?
No, that's next week.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
because this would be the week after New Year's, and you said it was the week.
I said it's after New Year's. I didn't say when.
Oh, all right.
Plus the rest of the choir isn't quite practiced enough.
That's true. You guys kind of didn't have practice for the last couple weeks, so yeah. And plus now we've got the the old choir director has kind of taken her spot back now, so there's going to probably be a little bit of like reconfiguring. I don't know, but we'll see. So I'm not sure what Dad's got on the agenda there for Saturday. It's probably some slave labor out of me or something, but that's fine. I don't know, because if there's stuff that he wants to do but it's lower to the ground, then it's usually Frankie's job. But since I'm lower to the ground, it's usually then becomes my job. So if she's not around, so we'll see what happens. But
I'm around right now. I'm right here. Hey, did you know I left the house?
I did. Yeah, I have those apps, those
Life 360.
Life 360, where you can, and there's other apps too, but that's one of them, where you can basically track your kids. So I get a notification like when she's on the bus and when she stops and where she is, and I can like look at any point in time, and like I can practically see what classroom she's in. It's relatively accurate, so I can stalk her from afar when I need to, or I can stalk her close up too. I'm like, half the time when she's with me, I'll be like, oh, did you know that you just left the house?
Yeah.
Oh, did you know that you just arrived home?
Yeah. And sometimes we'll be like, Dad, we'll all be in the car.
Oh yeah, my phone goes crazy.
And her phone will go bling bling.
Yeah, bling bling bling. Everybody's home. Bling. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm glad this week's kind of wrapping up. I think tomorrow, tomorrow I should say, because you guys are going to see this on Friday. So hopefully today I'll be going over to help my friend Jen a little bit more, get her a little bit more unpacked and settled in a little bit. She wants to try to get her pantry put together and kind of get the rest of her. Yeah, she did a lot actually. She did do a lot, but we're gonna see if we can't get a little bit more done on Friday today for you guys. See if we can't get a little bit more done because I get to a point at home where like there's only so much I can do before I need Mike to help me with something, and so right now I don't have any more deer meat to grind. I can't build without him there. About the only thing I could do is maybe like stain those things, but I want them to weather a little bit more before I stain them. The posts.
Oh.
So I'm kind of holding off on that a little bit, but so I think I'm like, yeah, I'll go help her, and she's excited too which she ordered her washer and dryer, and they're supposed to get delivered on Sunday, so she's super happy about that. She'll be able to do laundry and whatnot, but that's a good thing. So she's excited about getting that installed and her refrigerator and all that. So not that they don't have a refrigerator right now, but it's an older refrigerator.
Yeah. It's got an itty bitty freezer.
It's really small.
Yeah.
It's just so it's kind of for all of them there because she's got her folks in them.
And it honestly looks like a decent size. Like it's a big fridge, but it's fridge and freezer. But it's not split door. It's the split door one.
But it's like
so
the
it's
old
got
school
an
split door.
Itty bitty freezer and an itty bitty fridge in the end.
Yeah, it's definitely an older model. It's probably, I don't know, that fridge is probably like 30 years old if I had to guess.
It's probably almost as old as you. Hey, it's got a few years on you.
It's got a few years on me?
Yeah.
The refrigerator?
Yeah.
It's younger than me, not older.
That's true.
Like,
for some reason, I just thought that you were 30 for a second. So
well, I will take that. Yes, thank you.
I just flipped you and that fridge around. You're welcome.
Hey, that's fine. I will 100% take that. So yeah, tonight I'm actually going to be making some of the venison. I'm doing some of the ground, just plain venison that we didn't. All we did was add a little bit of salt to it to help preserve it. I defrosted that, and I'm going to make some soup with that. I'm going to brown it in the pan with some onions and a bunch of seasonings and stuff. I'm going to add some veggies, and I've got some broth, some stock that Mike made that I'm going to add to it, and then make it kind of yummy. So I'm going to do that when we get back from running our errands. So that'll be our first full deer meal. We had like Daddy did like the loin and stuff, but it was more of like a hors d'oeuvre because it was smaller, and we did like the part of it, and then we did the other part of it with the dinner that I was making.
The tenderloin we ate as dinner. The other thing,
did we?
Yeah, tenderloin we ate as dinner.
I feel like
both of them.
Okay.
You made like some side for it.
I don't remember. I believe you, but I don't remember. Oh, that's right, because we did that like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, we did that. I think 2 days after he.
Yeah, because that was separate from.
Because he took those out, told me to bring them inside, wash them off, put them in the fridge.
That's right.
Like, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, so then those were all good. But this will be like the first. I guess you could say it's the first venison meal that I am cooking. Because Mike prepared that, so I haven't. I mean, I made the sides, but he cooked the meatage. So I'm excited about having some new meat to play around with and trying some new recipes and stuff. And we went over to our friends out here, Beth and Ryan's house last week or week before.
I think last week.
It was Christmas Eve, I think, right? So it was a couple weeks ago.
Christmas Eve.
And he had gotten a deer, and she made these basically chicken fried steaks.
That's pretty good.
But they were ground deer meat, and they were really good.
It was good.
Yeah. So those were really good. So Mike was like, "You got to get that recipe from her. You got to make that." But it's not exactly the healthiest
deer meat option.
Yeah. So I'm like, that'll be not for right now. That's not.
But it's good.
But it was really good. Yeah. So.
And you could tell it took her a while to make too. It took her a long time to make it. 'Cause she only made 2 sides, and usually she makes like a lot of sides. She loves her sides. And I love her sides, so she always makes like the best. Well, no, because she gives you like all the options.
She does like to have options.
Yeah, she's like your mashed potatoes, your mac and cheese, usually butter beans, which aren't
That's
my
what she
favorite
made.
thing.
She made mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, butter beans, and I think there was bread too.
No, we didn't have bread.
Yeah, she made some kind of bread. I forget what it
Ooh,
was.
those garlic knots that she makes.
I know you love the garlic knots.
They're from a package, but like, who cares?
They're like, yeah, she's like, she puts them in the oven so good. She makes them so good. Yeah, they're yummy. Yeah, no, it's fine.
They are really good though.
Yeah, I was teasing her though because at Thanksgiving, I was like, Mike and I were like, oh, are you gonna make a stock? And she looked at us like we had 2 heads, and we're like out of the turkey bones, and Ryan was just laughing in the corner, like shaking his head, and she's like, no. So she's like, I did put it in the freezer, and I was like, so now I have to go hijack it out of her freezer, make her stock, and bring her back stock because she still hasn't made it.
Because she doesn't have a big enough pot. Her biggest pot is that big.
Oh, is that why she said she can't do it?
Yeah, she showed it to us. Remember when she grabbed it out, dropped another pot on the floor, and Ryan was like, don't break things. And she was like, this is the biggest pot I have.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Well, you just snap the carcass up a little bit and it'll work. But anyway, I'll steal it from her next time I pop over to her place. And
you forgot in the past 2 times.
I know, I forgot the last few times because I don't know, sometimes I get forgetful. The sun is going down on us right now, yo.
Yeah.
It's getting dark up in here. That's all right. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some good stuff done this weekend. We're still kind of like planning some things out and figuring some stuff out. Mike is a big planner. I am a let's just start and let's just do it. And he likes to really sit back and think about things, which sometimes, you know, can drive me a little bit nutty, but that's okay. We managed to get it done in the end. That's the important part. So, you know, it will. Yeah, it is.
It will. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful, blessed weekend. We will see you next week. And don't forget to check out the video that dropped today of me making deer sausage for the first time on 3 Mississippi. And we hope you all have a great weekend, and we will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.